I started drawing since I was in middle school. I was like drawing constantly in my sketchbook. My dad and I would watch cartoons and movies like Lord of the Rings and The Crow, especially with like Hellboy. I really liked the color blocking and all the line art, and I thought I could recreate that in my own way. Because I'm not good at expressing my like emotions and stuff, so I'd do it through my art, like veganism and feminism art, LGBT art. Really got through to people and really like helped them rethink about their values and how they thought. People really liked it and thought it really conveyed a message that they could relate to. So I just really wanted to push that further. And I had gone to portfolio days. I talked to Nancy, and the way she spoke really made me want to come here. And then I got to college and I did digital, I did pencil, I did painting. I think college is a good way to broaden your art skills in general. Because if I didn't go to college, I would probably be still stuck in the same mind space, the same concepts, even the same medium probably. You know, without the education that I have, I wouldn't have broadened my skills outside of that. I think I grew my versatility within different classes. Within art history, I was able to learn about different body types that were beautiful back then compared to beauty standard now. I use that on my mural in the basement as well. So this is just my mural mock-up, and you can tell how it's changed from like the actual mural itself, because I didn't get to project it. I had to like manually draw it out. The class had really just taught me how to, you know, be able to draw on a big scale and, you know, communicate your piece well and visually like pleasing. Here's some thumbnails for some final pieces. Some more thumbnails. More thumbnails. Thumbnails are important for coming up with composition, even concept. So these were for my posters, my animal testing posters, and these were the beginning stages of my research. So all this is notes. I like the library a lot for my research. I don't just do online research. A lot of the stuff in the library is art-based. So if I want to go for a certain style like Rococo, I can look that up and easily find references or artist names. This is a big inspiration for me to come to the Gram to take pictures and learn about certain artists. Yeah, stuff like this is really a good source to look at when I was doing my posters for graphic design illustration. Helped me a lot with layouts and concept. This was really helpful for art history as well, because we learned a ton about religious imagery. Seeing it in person is much different than seeing it like on a projector. I can like look at a piece and think, I like this style more compared to this one, and then I can translate that into my work. I have done work for album covers. I've also done like present pieces. One person wanted their friends drawn and like realistically with an abstract background, and you know, I have had a client that was like, I don't like this color, it doesn't really suit them. You know, it was pink, so I made it green instead. And they were like, oh, but they like fishing, they like to fish, so I put scales in the background, and trying not to be so focused on one idea, branch out, try different mediums, try different things, different concepts. I see myself doing editorial work. I think my style fits editorial the best, you know, especially with the themes I'm going for. Veganism, LGBT, feminism, women's rights. Don't make art just for yourself, but think about others and how it will affect them. It makes me feel like what I'm doing is good for the world or for people.